All right. Well, this is Matt. Welcome to the AEX podcast, the After Hours podcast. We got a guest with us. It's Dylan Moon, special guest, actually. He is kind of my boss, and he actually has his own business within the business that I work in. So it's Dylan Moon with Hypershine. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Dylan Moon. I work at TRX Roofing, Hypershine, and TRX Exteriors. Within all of those businesses, along with Matt. And then, do we need to go down that list or no?
No.
Bullshitting?
Yeah. We're just to talk. Yeah. Yep.
I've been in the roofing industry for almost 5 years now. Started out as a salesman, and then in 2024, bought in and assumed partial ownership of TRX Roofing. Then we also started TRX Exteriors, which is gutters, windows, siding, etc. And then actually next month, Hypershine, which is our other business, will be a year old. August 24th, it'll be a year old. So pretty cool. Amongst all of that, I'm about to have a 1-year-old son, Aston. His birthday is August 2nd, so get to celebrate that in a couple weeks. 2024 and on has been pretty crazy for me, especially with the kid.
I think
two
so.
New businesses, ownership of the business that I was already working in. Like, there's just a lot, but it's worked out.
Yep.
Obviously, you're a big part of that. And you know that.
I'm glad to be a part of it. Yeah. So little background when I first met Dylan, he was a salesman, essentially just the same as I was at TRX, and he's, like he said, he's assumed partial ownership, but Dylan essentially has taught me just about everything that I know, and that I can utilize at TRX just through riding around with him. Dylan is an awesome teacher. He really is. He takes the time to sit down with you, explain things that you're confused about, and not make you feel like you're an idiot because you're confused by it. Just absolutely helps. And then through all of this, I knew that Dylan loved cars, absolutely. That he basically would show me cool cars all the time. And so Instagram, I basically send you funny things and cool cars. That's about it.
That's
really
basically all my Instagram consists
of
cars, Peterbilts, and boats. And golf now too.
Yeah, and golf now.
Outside of that, that's pretty much what my life consists of. Family, cars, boats, and golf.
Tell us a little bit about your family.
Gabrielle, we have been married 2 years. Coming up on 2 years.
Yes.
Coming up on 2 years. So we got married in 2023. As soon as we got married, fortunately, Aston was, born, 9 months later. Yep. So we got married in October, and then Aston was born in August. So, I guess 10 months, but, awesome family. Gabrielle's, she's a stay-at-home mom, but she basically makes sure that everything is taken care of, and she's so loving and kind. And then, of course, Aston, everybody loves Aston. We love him to death. He just actually took 4 steps by himself yesterday.
So first steps?
Yeah, for 4.
So I got to celebrate first steps yesterday?
Yeah, 4 steps.
That's tight, bro.
Which is
that's
cool,
awesome.
We were sitting there, and I was holding him up.
It's wild, right?
Yeah, and then Gabby was like, hey, he's walking. So I looked over, and I saw the last 2, but he took 4, and then I went and lit a candle and was holding the little lighter out in front of him, and he was just walking, trying to
chase it. Yeah.
And so 4 first steps. He just got his 2 bottom teeth. They just came through, so it's kind of sad. Dude's growing up.
It's pretty crazy.
It's cool, but it's sad at the same time because I want him to be the same size because he's so cute and adorable right now. But I also want him to be a little bit older so I can teach him things and just show him what life is really about. And I know I'll get to eventually.
Yeah, don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Gabby and I are basically just enjoying where we're at right now with him because, inevitably he's going to get older and someday he won't want to be around us all the time.
Well,
right now he does. So it's
but
awesome.
as they get older, that's the coolest part. We've talked about this where it's you kind of get to get back into, it's not that you're trying to like make your kid be into the things that you're into. You just get to be like a kid again and show them things that you're interested in. And by proxy, they are either into it or they're not into it. And it's fun. You just get to like truly, dude, just be a kid again. Yeah, cool, it's like, absolutely fun.
Like there's obviously things that we want him to be into, and like we're gonna give him the option to explore every one of them. Like if he wants to do football, baseball, dirt bikes, or whatever it is, like he's gonna get the opportunity to do it. And then if he, whatever he likes and loves, then he'll get to do that. Yeah. So that's, I don't know, it's cool. It's exciting, but that's basically it about my family.
No, you have a great family. Gabby, she's great, really. Aston, he's a fun little dude. I have only seen him cry once, which was yesterday with the surfboard. Yeah, dude. But that's like I think that's a little boy for you. Like, truly. Like, they're just gonna, like, every time I go in to have checkups, don't worry about the bruises because the doctors usually are like, dope. He's a little boy. He's got plenty of bruises on his legs and his knees and everything. And that's like kind of what I want to see because I know that he's doing things and moving and like.
Yeah, I mean, he fell off the couch this morning. He was playing on the couch and he just slid right off. Yeah. Smacked his head, cried for about a couple seconds, and then he was over it. Yeah. And moving on and going through all the drawers, pulling stuff out. So we're going to have to baby-proof all of our drawers because we'll go in and, like, he likes to roam. So he'll go around the whole house and he'll pull a bunch of random stuff out. And then we're like, man, dude, like.
If he gets hurt, how do you handle it? Like, whenever he's upset? Are you like it's okay? Or are you kind of like hey, you're good. You're a tough guy. You're my little tough guy.
Gabby's more of, like, she has more empathy, I guess, than I do. So Gabby's more of, like, the comforter, and I'm more of, like, obviously, he doesn't know what I'm trying to explain to him right now, but, like, soon he will. So, like, I try to practice for myself, like, teaching him, like, okay, well, this happened because of this. So if you don't want this to happen anymore, you can't do this anymore. Yeah. But more of, like, I'm more...
Don't touch the pan while it's hot.
The way that I was brought up was, like, rub some dirt on it, you'll be okay. Yeah. If it wasn't serious, then it was just like, all right, get it out, cry it out. Yeah. You're going to be fine.
You'll be all right.
So Gabby's more of like the nurturer, and I'm more of like, he's okay. And she's getting to that point too.
I tell my kids, do I need to cut it off?
Yeah, my parents.
Whatever they hurt, I'm like, do I need to cut it off? Yeah. And they're always like, they kind of like give me that look, and then I'll go get a pocket knife and like kind of do the. And be like, where is it? Yeah. Do I need to cut it off? And you either know that it hurts or it doesn't. They're like, oh no, I'm good, I'm all right. Yeah.
But I think for Gabby especially, just because she's such a caring person, she naturally is just, and she's just naturally that way. She's naturally like a nurturer, and she cares, and so she's very sweet to him, and I am too. Like, I'm not mean to him by any means, but I definitely am like a little bit more, I guess, boy daddish. Like, you'll get over it.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. And I think, like, we don't react whenever he hurts himself, because sometimes, well, I'm sure like, if you react, the kid reacts accordingly. So, like, if he falls and he hurts himself,
and everybody's
and he actually hurts himself, then he'll cry. But if he falls and he hasn't hurt himself, we'll just kind of like look at him and see what he's going to do, and he'll look back at us, and
we just cheer.
He'll go back to doing what he was doing. Yep. So we try to just not feed into that part. Yeah, but I think with him, like, if he hurts himself, I'm a little bit more nurturing. But if he's just like crying, and obviously it's the only way to communicate, and I'm still trying to learn that. But if he's just like crying because he wants to be held, I'm like, I'm not going to pick you up until you stop crying.
You're starting to learn the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to pick you up until you stop crying. And the other day, he was crying because he wanted to be picked up, and he just had his hands up like this. And he was like looking at me crying, and I was like, I'm not going to do it, buddy.
I'm sure there's moms out there being like, you guys.
You guys don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're going to have to stop crying. And I'll pick you up. And then he like put his hands down and just kind of like looked at me like that. And I was like, all right. So I picked him up and he was fine, you know, but I don't know. I'm trying to do my best in teaching him like things that like my parents taught me. Like if I cried about something, I didn't get it, you know. If I was respectful and, you know, asked, obviously this would be like when he's older, but like if I was disrespectful, whatever I was getting was not going to happen. But if I was, then I got what, you know, I was wanting.
Yeah. You know what you need to do to like, absolutely.
Everybody has their own way of parenting. We're just doing it the way that we see this best.
Yeah, just the way you did it. And you only learn the whole time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a learning experience for sure.
So speaking of Aston, where does the name Aston come from? And that would probably follow along right in how you got your start into Hypershine and everything.
I'm not saying like we named him after a car by any means, like the Aston Martin, but like whenever he was born, I didn't want to name him Dylan. Like there's Dylans everywhere. You know, I didn't want to name him Steve. I didn't want him to have some name that everybody else has. So one day I was just scrolling through and I saw this Aston Martin on my Instagram page, and I was like, Aston, and obviously like I looked through it and all that, and I was like, Aston, like, well, that's actually
that'd be a cool name. Yeah,
like, that's unique. Not very many people have the name Aston. Not very many people hear that, and it's kind of like not necessarily exotic, but it's like it's in relation to something nice. You know what I mean? And not necessarily fancy, but like if you think about cars, like an Aston Martin or a Lamborghini or something like that, they're all very specific. They're all like handmade. The seats are stitched by hand, all that. There's just a lot of time and effort that gets put into it, and which makes it a great product. So I feel like for Aston, like I just want him to be, I guess, extraordinary, if you will. And like I want him to like stand out, not necessarily in like amongst his peers, but I just want him to like stand out as a person. I want him to feel like he has something different than every other kid. And if that starts out with his name,
with the unique name,
that's cool with me. Like that's what we really wanted, was him to be different. And I don't know, just have the opportunity to explore different options.
No, I dig it. No, I dig it. So what made you want to get into like car detailing, or did you want to get into car detailing at all? Like, were you just trying to get into something with cars, or did that just kind of happen? I
think it was just a good, I don't know. Like I went into Taylor's office when we were at the old shop one day. I was like, we had talked about doing a detailing business, like a mobile detailing business, just because it makes sense. Like it's low risk and it's kind of low reward too. And I'll get into what I'm kind of going to say here in a little bit, but went into Taylor's office one day and was like, hey, we should start a car detailing business. And he's like, okay, yeah, we should have a plan. And then 2 months we can do it. Well, I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace a couple days later, and there was the van that we have now. Yeah, it's for sale in Dallas, and I was like,
I remember you said, like, I'm going to be gone. I'm like Thursday to Sunday.
Perfect van. I guess we can just go buy it. And so we went to Dallas, or I went to Dallas while Taylor was, I can't remember Taylor was, he was gone, but I went to Dallas, bought it, drove it back, and then started the whole mobile side of it. And then it just kind of fell in our lap where we got Kenny.
He's great,
which is awesome.
Kenny's awesome at
what he does.
Absolutely.
And so that's when we got into the paint protection film and window tinting, because we already did detailing and ceramic coatings and stuff like that.
Yep.
But Kenny just kind of fell in our lap because he was looking for a different job or a different place, and he was like, can I come install for y'all? And we we're like, well, we're not really geared up for that right now. We don't have a plotter. We don't have anything other than like the detailing stuff. But he was kind of hard to pass up on. So we just got him all the stuff that he needed.
And then he knew how to hand plot before we could get the plotter. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So it just kind of fell in our laps. It wasn't something that was like very well thought out, I would say. It was just something that worked.
You just went for it.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think so. And like the plus was that it did involve cars. Like we do like regular cars, like we do like
Absolutely,
Toyota Camrys and stuff like that. But we
do some cool ass cars.
Also had a Ferrari, like a $70,000 car sitting in the shop for 2 weeks that we were doing paint protection film on. Plus the GTRs, the Shelbys. Like that's really what's cool to me. Like I love being able to service vehicles because we like the vehicles itself, but being able to do those cars that like you don't see running around Amarillo, like Ferraris and the Lamborghinis, and
I've never been that close to a Ferrari. Not until I walked into that garage that day. I've never been that close to like a Ferrari where I could essentially sit in it. Yeah,
crazy. And so we're wanting to maybe dial back our detailing side a little bit and go to more of like the premium side, because the detailing, it does good. We have a lot of business, but we really want to be like, we want to separate ourselves from everybody else. And so with that being said, we want to start doing more premium details. Like we do them at the shop, something where once you get your car back, it looks like a premium service.
Looks like provide off really the lot, service. Basically.
Even better than
that.
Like with stripes in the floorboard or on the floor mats, and like the logo of the car in the floor mats, like stuff like that, just premium stuff. Obviously we would have to charge more for that, but we want to resonate and get in with those higher end clients because we want to work on those higher end vehicles. Not that we don't want to work on the lower end vehicles, we totally will. Like just because this is a Ferrari and this is a Camry doesn't mean we're going to take care of them differently. We're going to take care of them, give them the same service.
But a cool car is a cool car. A cool car is a cool car. Yes.
Like if I was to ask you if you wanted to detail a Ferrari today or a Toyota Camry, which one are you picking?
Absolutely,
everybody is picking the Ferrari, 100%. So.
Except for the guy that owns the Camry.
Except for the guy that owns
he probably picked the Ferrari.
That too, But so that's kind of what we're gearing towards is transitioning into that here in like the next upcoming months. But for now, detailing, window tint, paint protection film, and ceramic coatings is basically what we're doing.
So you have had cool cars also. Tell us a little bit about your former cars that are no longer yours, but very cool cars.
Yeah, so, some people, like, to me, they're cool cars.
They're cool cars.
They're cool cars. So some people would be like, that's not. Some people it's not that cool, but to me they're cool.
Yeah.
But so I've had 3 Camaro Z01s. The Z01 is the higher end model with the supercharged V8 in it. I had a 2014 Z01 that was yellow, and then I traded it in for my 2019 Z01 1LE with the carbon fiber wing and all that, and then I sold it to buy my house.
Was that the white one?
Yeah, the white one with the black hood. Sold it to buy my house, and then I was like, man, I really want another car, so I bought another 2013 red one.
That's the one you took me in to go look at a roof one day.
Did a bunch of work to it. Basically made it to where it was roughly like 700 horsepower to the wheels, which is it's quite a bit, but it's like there's cars that are way faster. But it's still quite a bit. So fun little tinker toy. But yeah, those are the 3 cars that I've had so far. I really want to get another Z01 1LE. I think that car is just like,
it's a cool car.
The super cool one. Now, like my dream car would be a purple Lamborghini Huracán Performanté. So there's not very many purple ones. And there's not very many Performantes, but that would be like the dream car. That and a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Got to have a Rolls-Royce Cullinan with the wide body kit, 24
the suicide
wheels.
doors, right?
Dude, that's like to me like a total G ride.
Yep.
And honestly,
absolutely.
I don't even know.
That's not a ride that you even drive, really. That's a ride that you have somebody drive you around in.
The bad part is I'd probably want to drive it just because I like driving stuff so much. But yeah,
Gabby, Assen, load up.
But yeah, no, that's really what I would eventually, if I could have those 2 cars. Like obviously, I'd like to have one of everything.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick 2 cars, it would be those 2.
Those 2.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, speaking of fun things, what are things that you like to do, like in your free time, other than work? Because you pretty much do that all the time.
Yeah, I just have my phone.
We had that conversation.
As long as I have my phone, I'm working basically. And so free time, we like to snowboard, golf. In the summer, we do wakeboarding and wake surfing. I mean, really, outside of those three things, that's really all we do.
Yeah.
But those three things.
Where do you go? Where do you go wake surfing at?
So my in-laws have a house on Lake Texoma, and so we just go down there and kick it for the weekend. Usually, sometimes a week, and just hang out, wake surf down there, have a good time.
Yep.
And then snowboarding, pretty much anywhere. Colorado, New Mexico. I'd really like to go to Jackson Hole. I think that'd be sick.
Yep.
But
I'm a Telluride kind of guy.
I've never been there.
Definitely want to go to Telluride. Yep.
We'll have to go.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to eventually snowboard on all these like well-known mountains. I'd like to try every one. And my brother-in-law lives in Denver now, so he's like an hour and a half from all the mountains for the most part. So
just got to make it through the pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Got to use the green card.
The green card.
That's what they used to tell us whenever we would go through there. They'd be like, "Hey, show us the green card," and it would be the guys in the booths. And all they wanted was just like a little nug of like some weed. Yeah, yep.
Okay, cool.
It was so funny. Yeah, yep. But that was always like a thing. We went up there. Man, dude, I can't even tell you a handful of times, and they'd always be like, "It's this amount of money unless you got your green card." You either had it or you didn't. Yeah, it was a funny thing. Yeah.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it was. My favorite place to go is Wolf Creek, though.
Yeah, Wolf Creek is dope.
That honestly, if you stay on the South Fork side, you don't even have to worry about a pass to get through any of that. You just get to go skiing if anything happens, and actually, you're more of a snowboard guy. Mm-hmm. I'm a skier. Yeah. But this dude rips on a snowboard, hands down.
I tried to. It goes hand in hand. I've gotten a lot better.
He goes fast. I remember the first time where you were like, "You'll have to catch me," and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna catch this." I was like, "I'm gonna catch this guy. He's gonna have to catch me," but I actually had to catch you. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. I love snowboarding. I only went once last year, which crazy. I usually go a lot, but I only went
That's
once.
That's what happens
summer,
when you have a kid.
Born, so it's a little bit different now.
Priorities. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This summer I'm going.
You're going this summer
not
or this winter?
This winter I'm going.
No, I don't blame you. I would definitely make plans to go this winter. I plan on going with the Pillow Factory.
Yeah.
And so, let's see. So if you were to have like somebody walk in that you could get them everything that they needed, like top to bottom, detail, tint, all, like anything, like what would your like perfect customer kind of be?
I'm going to speak for Hypershine and for TRX because they both go hand in hand. My ideal customer is the same for each one. My ideal customer is basically somebody who not necessarily doesn't care about the price, but sees the value in quality work. With that being said, like on the Hypershine side, like we want to protect people's vehicles, we want to service their vehicles and keep them in tip-top shape. Well, in order to do that, there's certain things that we like to provide. And in order to provide those, it does, it's a little bit more expensive than, maybe somebody else down the street.
Yeah.
Like our hand wash, just an exterior wash is $75. Well, there's a lot of nice chemicals that go into that. There's nice mitts that are being applied and used on your vehicle. Like it's more than just a hand wash. There's steps to it. There's product cost. There's all of that. And then obviously it's a business for a reason. It has to make money. It's not that we have to get rich on every job, but it's got to make money. You know what I mean?
You have to be able to buy the chemicals for the next job.
Yeah. So it's like some people, like there was a guy a while back doing hand washes for $20. Well, the chemicals that we're using for that job specifically probably cost that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, or more. So it's like we're not gonna sell you a $20 hand wash because we're actually doing all the steps. Now on the roofing side, it's the same thing. As Hypershine, somebody who doesn't really not care about the price, but sees the value in the quality of work that we're providing. Like on the roofing side, all of our flashings are custom. They're all, the same color as what the roof is going to be. Like if it's black, it's black. If it's weathered wood, it's weathered wood. Like,
or if it needs to even match the brick or the siding, we make sure that it matches.
100%. So a lot of people just see a lot of people want the best bang for their buck, but it's kind of hard to provide that because you don't know what somebody's thinking when it comes to like, what are you willing to pay for this service here? Well, you're willing to pay this, but are you willing to pay a little bit extra for us to do what we want to do and provide you the best thing that we can, the best service, the best roof, the best quality product, all of that. So my ideal customer is somebody that's able to see the value in the work that we're proposing to provide.
Yeah.
And that goes for both Hypershine and TRX.
Yeah.
And TRX Exteriors, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of times people get swindled by the cheapest price is the right price as opposed to the quality work is the right price. No, like if it's a little bit more, that's quality work costs a little bit more. I mean, if you want it done right, it needs to be done the right way.
My father-in-law, he said this to me a couple of years ago and it just stuck. But basically he said, cheap shit ain't cool and cool shit ain't cheap.
Yep.
That could be for a number of things, but if you want to apply that to work, if you get a cheap roof, it's probably not going to be very cool.
Probably not going to be cool.
If you get an expensive roof, it's probably going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because it's going to have all the bells and whistles associated with it. You're not going to have somebody, putting galvanized flashing. Like we don't put galvanized flashing on anything. We just don't do it because it doesn't look good.
It's not that it's not right. It just looks kind of cheap.
Yeah. Cheap.
Yep.
And so in order to provide our customers that little bit of extra, we don't charge an arm and a leg for it, but we do want to make sure that you have a better roof than your neighbor.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other good roofing companies in town too. There's a lot of other good detailing companies in town, and everybody has their qualities and their strong suits and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like we want to do a good job and prove that we can do a good job. We just ask that people pay the price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll give you the opportunity to know that I think the price that they're paying is worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Well, no, I agree with all of that. Well, dude, this has really just honestly been just like another day at the office. Really, we're just chit chatting. Yeah. But this has been good. I appreciate you coming in. Of course. Appreciate everybody for listening, tuning in. Come back next time for another episode of AEC After Hours.